Hi everyone. I said I was going to do a story time and tell my side of the story because the amount of hate that I'm getting called all types of things that I've never even heard before. Like, it's getting a bit scary, and I keep coming and keep coming. Like, whoa. So I really want to explain myself and address a few rumors as well, but obviously, before I get that started, I want to publicly apologize to him. Obviously, me and him, we've had private conversations where we spoke, but since it was public, I think the right thing for me to do is to publicly apologize to him. Like, that was bad, but it was honestly a mistake. If I knew this would get this far, would I even go to the concert? I don't know, because this is not worth the hate that I'm receiving. But yeah, since it was public, I want to publicly apologize to him. So yeah, let's just get straight into the story. The rumors, actually. I want to address the rumors first. So why am I okay? First of all, who's Fafa? No, who's that person? Whoever said that my name is Fafa, can you come? No, come please. Because I literally went on stage. I literally said my name is Jess. I said it twice. So I don't know how people are getting this information from. That's not my name, please. No. And also people saying that he's the one that bought the tickets. Who told you that as well? Who said he's the one that bought the tickets? It was me. I'm the one that bought the tickets. I wanted me and him to have a good time because, we're young, real young. So, I thought this was a good thing to do. Let me just take my man to a concert. Let's have fun. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. I beg. Since when is it illegal to do so? Since when? That just tells you a lot, because us women, we can do things as well. If I want to take my man out, I'll take my man out. So yeah, like I said, it was me. Anyways, also me and him, we've had private conversations about going on stage with Omah, because he does this at his shows. If you really know Omah, you will know that he's done this at his past concerts. This is what he does. This is literally what he does. It's nothing new. So obviously, I said, being at him at this conversation, I said to him, if I was to get called on stage, I'm going to go on stage. And he said, that's fine. He's been saying that's fine. Me and him never, ever, ever had an issue with me going on stage. Even when the time came, I think there was a video where people were saying, I was moving away from him, I was pushing him away. No. Omah literally looked at me and said, you said I want to. So obviously, I just got really excited because Omah is one of my favorite artists. I don't care what anybody says. You all have favorite artists. I didn't want to hear that. So he's mine. So obviously, he's my favorite artist, not mine. So obviously, I got really excited. I was just genuinely happy. And obviously, when I moved to the side, that was when he asked me to go on stage. I was just waiting for, obviously, the security to get me out of the crowd. That's why I was even stood there.
So this video has gone viral. It is of a young woman who is at a concert for Nigerian artist Omah with her boyfriend, who is standing behind her. And I guess, he was looking to call somebody up from the audience up on stage to sing and perform his next song to. And he ended up calling this woman. Now, apparently this artist was not under the impression that she had any boyfriend. I guess because of her desperation as she was, screaming, hooping and hollering and jumping up and down. But as this woman gets on stage, I just want you guys to pay attention to the way that she was parading around with this man. Okay? So we got the body rolls going around. I guess, now they went behind the curtain. So now it's kind of fighting with your imagination of what you think could be going on. And this woman is back there. He done took off his shirt. So now she over here doing the most for him behind the curtain. Let me just remind you guys, her boyfriend is sitting on the front row. They are, pretty much doing all the acts of what they would do if nobody was around, in front of people and with clothes on. Okay? There is a lot of hooping and hollering. Okay? There is a lot. I mean, this is going pretty far. It's going pretty far. The camera zooms back into her boyfriend every now and again to show what was going on and his reaction as his woman is being, used as a prop on stage. And his face just keeps going, more and more down. He keeps getting more and more sad, as time is moving on. He just kept looking more and more depressed. Okay, the friction was a lot. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. That was a whole lot. That was a lot. I understand that this is a performance, so I in no way, shape, or form, I have no opinion on what the artist is doing as he's putting on a show and providing entertainment for his fan base. I don't even know what kind of song he's singing. Obviously, it must be a song about some kind of form of intimacy. I don't know. But you see, this woman is out here just putting it all out there. Okay? Then what happens next is people grab their cameras and watch them as they are leaving the venue, and they can blatantly see this man walking away from this woman and leaving her right there. He's saying, you need to ask that artist if he could take you home.
It was that bad, girl. Like, bro, you were holding the nigga's dick.
So these women do not know her. I'm under the impression that these women do not know her, that they're just telling her, they're giving her their piece of advice. Maybe they were just standing around her. And she said, I can't believe these women who are not in the relationship with her, okay? They are looking at her and they're saying, what do you mean what you were doing was not that bad? Girl, it was that bad. That was terrible. We can't believe, if it was us in a relationship, we would have never did something like that. We can't believe you did that. We can't believe you went that far.
Yes, my brother. First thing I want to say, bro, is welcome and I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and say this real quick, bro.
I appreciate TBT, man.
I seen what happened. Okay, so let me go ahead and just, you got mad people say, you got the girls going crazy right now in the chat, okay? But let me go ahead and say this real quick, bro. First things first, bro, let's clear it up real quick. And I said to be real with me, is what happened at the concert real?
It's real, man.
And how long was y'all dating for?
Dating less than a year.
Wait, why did I hear 7 years? So that was a rumor?
It wasn't 7 years.
It was a rumor?
Man.
It was a rumor?
Yeah, rumors.
Okay, so there was a rumor, okay?
Yeah.
So you just cleared it up? Less than, I don't know where they got the rumor.
Yeah, I cleared it up now. Okay?
All right, yeah, cleared up.
Okay, so Kai Cenat actually interviewed the man who we saw get embarrassed and humiliated in front of the world, basically, and then who we saw walking away from the venue as he left his girl there. And the whole thing is that, there were so many women in the comments of the original video saying that this man is insecure. Oh, this man is so insecure. He's controlling. Why would any man be so embarrassed? So what? He's a celebrity. He's a star. All she's doing is showing her appreciation and her love for this man. She loves his music. It's not that serious. Y'all be taking stuff too far. And what I found very interesting is that the same women who have this same ideology of this man being controlling and insecure, when they go out to dinner with their man, they do not even want him kikiing or ha-haing with the waitress. Okay? They be getting mad at their man if he holds the door for a woman that might be even 10 times her senior. They are flabbergasted. Oh, you only supposed to be a gentleman for me. Why are you so nice? Oh, that's how we doing it now? You being friendly? The same women who wouldn't dare if a man went on stage. You know, we saw a couple of months ago, maybe even a year ago at this point, Ruby Rose made a post on Instagram, and she said, oh, you know, what would you do if your man was on stage with me, or whatever it is that she said, and women were dragging her for filth. If any of these little hot girl, city girl rappers called your man on stage and started doing the most with him, you guys would be furious. Dump him immediately. But when this man kept that same energy, cut ties with this woman, dropped her like a hot potato, now you want to call him insecure. Now you want to call him controlling. A couple years ago, I did a video, and I got a lot of backlash for it. So many women were against what I was saying, but I made a point to say, in my personal opinion, okay, I'm not telling nobody else what to do. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm giving you my personal opinion. I do not believe that it is healthy for women to have these, you know, crushes or this certain esteem for these men outside of their relationship. I personally do not believe that women should have oh, you know, babe, if I were to ever meet this man, you already know what's going down. He should be my hall pass because you already know how I feel about this man that I don't know, that I only see on TV, that I only listen to his music. You know, just let it be known that if he ever catch me, you already know I'm a fold. You can say whatever you want to. You can have your own personal opinions. But in my personal opinion, I never thought that was healthy. Because what you are displaying is that if there's ever an opportunity for a man who even looks like that man that you like so much to come around, you are opening the door to step out of your relationship. It also opens the door that if there is a man who comes around who is in a power position, that you will take no precaution, you will leave your man. That's my opinion. Because having the mentality that even if it's a celebrity, if it's somebody that you might not meet, no matter what the case is, having the mentality that you will step outside of your relationship for someone just solely off of looks is a risk for a man in a relationship. To me, that should be looked at as red flag number one. Oh, yes, I got this celebrity crush, and oh, yes, I will fold. No woman should be saying that nowhere. Shouldn't even happen. The reason why, in my personal opinion, you know, I don't think anybody should think like that. But the reason why, in my personal opinion, why it's so vastly different when it comes to women is because women are the ones who provide access to their bodies. When it comes to intimacy, men are the ones who have to work and work and work to be able to obtain or acquire a woman in that intimate way. When you see women who are in power positions or on TV or actresses or whatever, you know, it's probably, you know, based off of how they hold themselves to a certain esteem or based on their tax bracket of people that they're around. It's a quite probable chance that they're not going to be so keen on being intimate and jumping in with somebody. Again, that's not in their same tax bracket or in their same, you know, on the forefront like they are. When it comes to a woman, all you got to do is stand beside the tour bus. That's all you got to do. If a woman is a celebrity and a man comes and stands beside the tour bus, 9 times out of 10, they call him security. As a woman, when you go and stand beside the tour bus, 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell security to let you in. For the night, for the weekend, for the chance, for the opportunity. What this woman did, and she doesn't realize, is that not only did she just easily alley-oop this man to other women out there, but also she showed and displayed what she's capable of. You did all that on stage for about 5 to 10 minutes, only for you to have nobody to go home to, and this celebrity is not calling or ringing down your phone. He left you right there. You had to call somebody else to come get you because this man was like, I'm over it. I'm not doing it. Another thing I found interesting is that this man and this woman have been in a relationship for, he said, less than a year. So probably, maybe 8 to 10 months or so. He said less than a year. He didn't say only a couple months. That's not what he said. He said less than a year. And it's so interesting because a lot of these women say, in 3 to 6 months, this man needs to know if he want to be with me, if he going to marry me. A man should only know in 6 months if I'm going to be his wife. And so, I don't see why we should be together for a year and he ain't put a ring on it yet. Now, men need to add this to their thing. You need to see how she act when you tell her no. You need to see how she act when she's angry, when she doesn't get her way, when she's upset, when she's against odds with people she's really close to, who she's known longer than you, the things that she says about them. And now you need to take her to a concert. See how she move. It's crazy to me that there are women who are excusing this behavior. Again, under the guise of he's controlling, he's insecure. You see, I can't be with no insecure man. I need a man that's going to be secure and know that even though I was dry, on stage, that, that don't mean anything to me and I was just having fun and he needs to applaud me. Again, let me remind you, but y'all go through the Wendy's drive-thru and he smiled a little too hard with the woman who is handing you the food, and you got an attitude for the whole day. And if he calls you insecure and he says, you need to stop acting like that, you're being insecure. You're saying insecure. I'm not insecure. You're disrespectful. Keep that same energy. That's distasteful. You're wondering why men are starting to treat women the way that they treat them. It's because they're dedicated to you. They're being everything that you say that you want them to be. And sometimes it's not even in the sense of being a simp. Because I know people can take what I'm saying and misconstrue it. Not even in the sense that a man is bowing down to you, but a man is being a man. He's being about you. He's committed to you. He's honoring you. He's faithful to you. You guys seem to have a good thing going on, and y'all will throw all that in the trash for nothing. So it starts to make men say, why would I prioritize women when I could just make her an option instead? And just do me and enjoy myself in that aspect. Just do whatever it is that I got to do. Why would I prioritize that? Men ain't husbands no more. Where are the good men gone? A lot of the times, the good men are either already in relationships with good women, or the good men have been a good man to women who are undeserving, and now they treat them again as options. They just want to have fun. They got to watch you for a long time. Put you in different situations to see what you're about. To see what you're truly made of. It's so crazy because a lot of times, this woman will say, I love this artist, whatever the case is. And they will have their man go with them thinking that they have like this ultimate nice date night. And then they get up there and that was the whole plan. The whole plan of buying the tickets in the front row was for the option that if he gave you the opportunity, you were going to leave this man. And so on top of the humiliation and disrespect, it's the premeditated humiliation. Premeditated, possible cheating. You manipulated this man to think that he was going there to have a good time with you, but you already had ulterior motives. That's wild. And then you wonder why there's a divide in relationships, and you think it's because women holding other women accountable? You don't realize that it's actually the actions of the women out there who are creating these problems? oh, you know, why don't we have love in the 90s? Like in the 90s, why don't we have that same, why aren't men singing like this for us? Look at how y'all act. This is my opinion. It's my personal opinion. I'll say it again. This is why I think that whole, hall pass, or if I ever got the opportunity of, or a woman who is a diehard fan for a man, and whatever the case is, even in my opinion, that's a red flag. That's my opinion. Okay? I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.